News headlines.
Entertainment.
Sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rick Smiley Morning Show, 9 minutes after the hour. Y'all, the segment's being brought to you by Bank of America with resources and support. Bank of America committed to helping black business owners turn dreams into action. Visit bankofamerica.com/blacksb to see how to move your business forward. All right, got your front page. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look at your front page news. 2 suicide bombers attacked the airport in Kabul, Afghanistan, killing 13 U.S. troops and at least 60 Afghans. The U.S. and other allies did send out warnings of the attack, which was carried out by the group known as ISIS-K. Meanwhile, President Biden spoke about the attack from the White House yesterday. Here's what he had to say.
To those who carried out this attack, as well as anyone who wishes America harm, know this: we will not forgive. We will not forget. We will hunt you down and make you pay.
Biden also said he will stick to his August 31st deadline of American withdrawal from Afghanistan. Now, in other news, several states in the South are reporting record numbers of hospitalizations due to COVID, including Texas, Florida, and Louisiana. And last but certainly not least, the Supreme Court is allowing evictions to resume, blocking the temporary ban that was in place until October the 3rd. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Time for Gary with the T and the color of the day. What's up, Gary?
All right, Eva. Now, everybody's talking about it, and I guess I'm excited about it, too. But it's being reported, y'all, that Candy Burris will be returning back to Real Housewives of Atlanta, y'all. Now, you know, she confirmed it recently. And, you know, a lot of people saying, you know, she was contemplating if she was going to exit the show or not. But now it's being reported that she said she will definitely be returning. And which a lot of people say, well, we knew she was coming back because they're doing that show, OLG, honey. They're giving it a spinoff or what have you. That's, you know, part of her brand or what have you. So congratulations that Candy's coming back. Now, we haven't heard if any of the other celebrities and stars are going to be coming back, but we definitely know Candy is coming back. Are y'all excited about this, that Candy's going to be back? Because she is the big star on the show. Yep.
Yes.
So she's... And, you know, I mean, we haven't heard anything about Portia or anybody else, and I'm sure Portia probably come back, too, because I think she's going to be having a spin-off show or something like that, too. So these girls are spinning off, honey, and getting all their coins, child. So
that's what you do, Gary.
Is that what you do?
Off. Yeah, baby.
Well, that's all right, then. Well, honey,
spin off.
All right, spin off, honey. So congratulations to them, honey, and they'll return back to the show. But I don't know when the show coming back, hell. Because I haven't heard anything if they've been taping or anything yet about the show, but I guess it will be coming back. So, all right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is Harbor. On the high end, you say Harbor, and on the low end, you say beautiful, great. That's your color for today. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Oh, coming up next in the hot spot, the event went down last night in Chicago with Kanye, and I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rick's Smiley Morning Show, 29 after the hour. Yeah, this segment's being brought to you by Indeed. That's right, with Indeed Instant Match. Just sponsor a post and immediately receive a short list of quality candidates with resumes on Indeed Match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Kanye West Chicago Donda event went down last night at Soldier Fields, 2 hours late. Okay, Lauryn Hill. According to TMZ, the event was supposed to start at 9, but it kicked off closer to 11 p.m. Kanye opened up the event with Jail, a song off the album that previously featured Jay-Z, and it now features a verse from DaBaby, who also joined Ye on stage. And in addition to DaBaby, Marilyn Manson, who's been sued by several women recently for sexual assault, was also on stage, and reggae star Shansia also joined Ye on stage. Now, the stage featured a replica of Kanye's childhood home, and like other listening parties, he decided to dance, but he didn't perform anything. There was one more moment during the show where Kanye actually set himself on fire. Meanwhile, Kanye's estranged wife, Kim Kardashian, actually was a part of the show. She stepped on stage in a Balenciaga couture wedding dress during the song called No Child Left Behind, which was the final song of the night. Now, sources told TMZ that Ye and Kim are not back together. They're just supportive of each other's endeavors. Kim and Kanye's children were also at the event, and according to reports, Kanye's team says that Donda will be out today. Hopefully it comes out, because they keep telling us every other day and every other week it's coming out. Anyway, Flavor Flav, y'all, revealed that Dr. Dre will be releasing a new album soon, and he is on it. So during a recent appearance, Flav said, "I was just at Dre's house a week and a half ago. Yeah, boy, one of the best people in the world, and I'm honored to have him have had me record something at his house for his upcoming album that's getting ready to come out. That's big to me. Flavor Flav on a Dr. Dre album, that's big, bro. So congratulations to Flavor Flav, and we can't wait to hear that album too, because we've been getting teased about that for years." All right, moving on, y'all. Letitia Wright from Black Panther, she was hospitalized in Boston after suffering minor injuries due to an incident with a stunt rig during an overnight shoot for Marvel's Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Man, listen, if you ain't a stunt person, don't do the Tom Cruise. Don't try to do your own stunts if you're not trained to do that, because you can get hurt. But she's okay, y'all. She was released yesterday, and sources tell Deadline that the incident will not have an impact on the film's shooting schedule. And last but not least, an ex-drug lord from New York City is suing 50 Cent, claiming that he stole his life story and turned it into a hit. The Power series, that is, on Stars. So Corey Ghost Holland Sr. filed the 10-figure lawsuit against 50 Cent, Corey Kemp, and Stars, claiming that Power is based on his life as a New York drug kingpin. Now, here's more from the suit. According to Holland, he's produced a cautionary tale about his life as a drug lord in 2007, and it claims he met with Courtney Kemp's father. He claims 50 Cent ultimately received a copy of the CD. Ooh, CD, I ain't heard CD in a long time. And turned his life story into a scripted drama series. Well, 50 and his legal team have fired back, and they want Holland's complaint dismissed. Now, Holland fails to allege that his name, portrait, or picture was used in connection with Power, and it is evident that the characters in the Power series are entirely fictionalized, and therefore no reasonable person should rationally believe any character in the series is based on Holland or his life. And that was Hill, somebody from 50 Cent's camp. Lord have mercy. Oh, I got time for one more quick one, real quick, y'all.
Come on.
A woman testified in the court that R. Kelly once told her other people should be allowed to have sex with very young girls. He should be allowed to have sex with very young girls because he is a genius. Now, according to BuzzFeed, the 39-year-old woman who identified herself as Stephanie claimed that the singer made the comments during dinner at a restaurant with two rappers he worked with. Stephanie said he mentioned that he likes very young girls and that people make such a big deal of it. Even look at Jerry Lewis, he said. He's a genius and I'm a genius. We should be allowed to do whatever we want. Look at what we give the world. Ooh. Meanwhile, R. Kelly's former studio manager, Tom Arnold, claimed that the singer docked his pay when he hired a male tour guide for him and his girlfriends at Disney World. Now, according to the New York Post, Arnold testified that he got fired of the singer's bazaars because of the singer's bizarre rules. He was tired of it and he quit in 2011. He said, "I took the first person I could get, and it was a gentleman." He said nobody else was available, and Kelly docked him $1,500, which was a full week's pay. He also revealed that at one point he docked the entire staff because somebody ate his dang on donuts. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, my God.
Don't eat the donuts. Man, don't eat the donuts.
That's some Shipleys. Touch one of them.
Them ones you used to bring up to the station with the bacon on top of
Oh,
them. Ooh,
yeah,
Lord.
man. Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord
Yes, sir.
Jesus. Man, what you say?
You
Oh,
had
now I
no
done got
damn donut cut in half with bacon, egg, and cheese.
Ooh.
What? And the bacon bit donuts.
Oh, Lord. Ooh,
Going too far. Donuts gone too far.
Gone too far. We gonna wrap up the hot spot right there, y'all. But we got Rock T's HBCU coming up next. And why don't y'all hit us up for them wake up calls at 866-9-RICKEY. 866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU, know.
Oh, yeah. Rock T's easy for cheesy. Always keeping it so breezy, man. It's time for another HBCU. We're going to always highlight our phenomenal HBCUs and our heroes and sheroes that attended our historically black colleges and universities. Let's get on up back down to Atlanta, Georgia. That's right. Spelman College, established in 1881. Home of the Columbia Blue and White. We're going to talk about one of y'all's former students. None other than the greatness of Stacey Abrams. Not only earned a Bachelor of Arts degree, she graduated magna cum laude. She earned a Master of Public Affairs degree. She also earned her Juris Doctor degree from Yale Law School. She's a politician, a lawyer, an author, voting rights activist. Founded the Fair Fight Action Org that addresses voter suppression. Let me tell y'all something about Stacey Abrams. Her efforts helped boost voter turnout in Georgia, including the 2020 presidential election where Joe Biden won the state. Plus, the 2020 and 2021 U.S. Senate election, which gave the Democrats control of the Senate. Oh, by the way, she was nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize for her nonviolent campaign to get out the vote. Ladies and gentlemen, another proud HBCU alum of Spelman College, Miss Stacey Abrams. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU,
Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. Happy Friday. We made it another week despite the Delta variant coronavirus pandemic. So we got some good news, Ricky, about the Johnson & Johnson shot. For those who did the one and done, a booster shot of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine dramatically raised the levels of antibodies against the coronavirus, the company reported on Wednesday. So the Johnson & Johnson vaccine was absent from the government's initial booster plan that we talked about last week. But the new data, the company hopes to be a part of the initial distribution of additional shots, which could happen as early as September. The strategy is to give the Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 booster 8 months or longer after the primary single-dose vaccine was given. Ricky, a clinical trial carried out last fall and winter showed that a single shot had a 72% efficacy in preventing symptomatic COVID-19 amongst those in the trial. Johnson & Johnson carried out its clinical trial before the Delta variant became widespread, leaving open the question of how well the vaccine would work against the highly contagious form of the virus. But in studies released early this month, researchers found that a single shot of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine was up to 95% effective against death from the Delta variant and reduced the risk of hospitalization by 71%. So in a new study, Johnson & Johnson tracked those that had been vaccinated for 6 months, and their level of antibodies had not changed. That's different from the pattern seen with Moderna and the Pfizer, who's initially produced higher levels of antibodies, but those levels dropped over several months. And I told you, the Moderna dropped from 95 to 85%. The Pfizer dropped from 95% down to less than 50%. So that's where we are with that. This is good news for those who were concerned about the J&J shot and whether they should get a booster or not. That increase, Ricky, is 9 times higher in their antibody count. So if they did an antibody test and the antibody count was 1,000, it's 9,000. That's actually good for the J&J.
Dr. Collins, real quick, if you got 2 shots of Moderna, you want to go and get that J&J or whatever as a booster shot, just where you can feel comfortable, can you?
If I got 2 shots of Moderna, I don't think you need any other booster shot. The Moderna is still hanging in there and is doing a great job. So I'm not even recommending that those have gotten the Moderna get a booster. If you've gotten the Pfizer, get a booster as soon as your 8-month window opens up. And if you got the J&J, definitely get the booster because that's going to really, really show. Because remember, the J&J is an adenovirus vaccine compared to the mRNA vaccines, which was the 2-dose variant. And the adenovirus seems to give longer immunity over time. It was less in the beginning, but particularly with that booster shot, that I'm actually going to jump on board with the J&J and say that's a good booster to get and that you should do that. Right now, we're not crossing over. Remember, there was some question about that, some concern. If you got the J&J, should you get another mRNA booster? Right. But now I think that getting a J&J booster would be good.
You on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Okay, so my question is, my son and I both had COVID back in December 2020. How likely is it that we would get it again?
Okay, you definitely have a natural immunity that is shown to be very protective, but if you have not gotten the vaccine, likelihood of you catching the Delta variant would be higher than if you had not gotten the vaccine. So I recommend that you still get the vaccine to boost your immunity, but your chances of getting are less than someone who have not gotten and resolved the infection. So you're at higher risk, but not at greater risk.
All right, John, Dr. Collier, good morning.
Why don't they give the same medicine that they give Abbott and ex-President Trump to regular people?
It is available for regular people, and people are getting it. That is the immune cocktail. That's where you get a transfusion of antibodies, and that's the only acute therapy that is available. So that is available, but people need to go in and ask for it if they're not being offered it. It is readily available in most hospitals and a part of their protocol now. I think that, Jesse Jackson has received that, and a few other famous people, but a lot of regular people are getting it. I have patients that have gone to get the infusions. They even have places where you can drive up and get the infusions with long lines being shown on television. So it's available. Just go out there and look for it. If you're acutely infected and you test positive, you can get the antibody infusions.
All right, Dr. Collier, real quick disclaimer.
Okay, these are the opinions of Dr. M.J. Collier, not those of Mr. Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast or its production crew. Reach me on all social media at ASK Dr. M.J.
Behind him while he's singing that, just butterfly that thing. Hey! In and out. Hey! Come on!
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news. Tyrese Gibson, a.k.a. Tyrese, a.k.a. Baby Boy, y'all. Tyrese is speaking out, y'all, and he's claiming that he has lost several movie roles, y'all, to Terrence Howard because Terrence was light-skinned. Now, he said, quote, I just did a film with Terrence Howard and were able to joke about it. Now, he said, but I was the star of the film, and they had an idea to go with someone else, whom I won't mention. He said, and then I suggested Terrence Howard. He said, and he thanked me for like a week straight, y'all. Now, he was saying the movie, y'all, was The System. Now, he went on to say, y'all, that I was thinking to myself, Terrence Howard has no idea how many roles that I was about to book because he was the light-skinned black man with green eyes. He said that it's so crazy to me. He said, I'm number one. I'm the star. I'm this blue-black, you know, all things that was left about in the hood. He said, then you look at Lupita. He said, you know, the kind of Viola Davises of the world, and there is kind of the shift that this shift just has happened now. And people are saying, I mean, they said Viola Davis lost roles to Lupita. I mean, so it's like black losing roles to black people. I mean, of the darker hue, huh? But
I think all that's a stretch, Gary.
Well, no, but that's what they saying though.
He says a stretch.
You're trying to make it make sense in this.
Well, I mean,
not really coming together.
Well, how is not coming together? I mean, Lupita and Viola Davis of the same hue.
Of so the same what?
Hue.
What is hue?
Color.
I ain't never heard hue. What's slave? What's slave is
old school TV.
He's trying to use fancy words because the story don't make sense.
Wait a guy. What the hell? The damn story don't make sense. It's the dog. So Tyrese said he lost roles to that boy because he was dark skinned and he was light. So how it don't make sense?
Well, the Lupita and the Viola one, because they are the same hue, maybe it was just who was better for the role.
I guess. But anyway.
Going to the next
what kind of old grandmama watching Days of Our Lives slave home training you got?
Hue used to be name of stockings. Remember the very famous stockings that were called Hue because it's color.
It's color. Yeah, you know, child, honey. I'm working with some people, honey, from the country. All right, honey. Moving on, honey. In other celebrity news, y'all, Kim Kardashian said, baby, she will not be removing West from her last name, honey. She said she's not removing it, even though after she and Kanye gonna be divorced, honey. She said she's not removing her name. She said because she will not eliminate West from her name or the names of her children. Now, she said despite Kanye legally changing his name to Ye. Now, she said that she thinks it's important, y'all, for her to keep the same last name as her 4 children, and there are no plans to change North, Psalm, Chicago, and State last name either. Now, last week it was revealed, y'all, that Kanye split from his rumored girlfriend, Miss Irina Shrink, but Kanye and Irina were over because she said, y'all, look, honey, we just did not. It was not a great romantic partnership there, so that's why she left Kanye. But, you know, I think
just can't come to bed dressed like a condom, you know?
What?
You ain't coming to bed dressed, wrapped his whole body wrapped up in plastic and a stocking.
Okay.
He trying to hold her face sweating. It's too much.
Okay. I guess that's how a girl got to do it, baby. You got to go, honey. Moving on, y'all. In my final story, y'all, Steph Curry and his beautiful wife, Aisha, honey, they are definitely Miss Team Sonya, honey, in this divorce situation. Now, they're saying, they said, baby, they are definitely staying by his mama, honey. There's been reported out that Dell is claiming that Sonya cheated on him with a wealthy white businessman, and Sonya said, hell, you cheated with a whole bunch of groupies. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Steph and his wife, Aisha, have chosen sides, and they are both Team Sonya. Now, a family friend of the Currys explained, y'all, that Steph has a special relationship with his mother, and so he is definitely supporting her. Now, they're also saying, y'all, that Steph's relationship with his father is strained after this situation, and he's disappointed that Dale will put all their family business out there, and he doesn't believe the accusations against his mother, y'all. So, congratulations goes out to him, and they say Aisha is also discussing with Dale and how he's handling the split, y'all. So, let's keep all parties lifted up in our prayer.
Well, whose side the other son on? Because he in the NBA too.
He is, but he ain't talking.
They'll never mention him.
Yeah, because Steph is the star. You know, you always mention the star and not the starlet. So, honey, there you have it. So, congratulations, honey.
I was wondering whose side they was going to be on. Oh, well,
you know,
people gonna stick with their mama now.
Yeah, because you know the daddy was
stuck
the
with your
basketball
mama when
player.
your daddy was out there.
Yeah, but I still told me and my daddy still had a great relationship, but I still had to talk.
But you didn't have, your dad was mad at you for a minute, but you what you saw, you should have just kept your mouth shut.
I sure did not, honey. You think I'm gonna sit there and let my mama sit next to some damn tramp, honey, that's messing with her husband and smiling up in her face? Not I, honey. So I sure did tell it, and I will continue, honey.
Well, his daddy back in the day, you know,
he had a philandering relationship.
The small would pick him up in the station wagon and stop by his girlfriend's house and leave Gary and them in the car with the windows cracked like some dogs.
I will never tell you nothing ever.
And then all of them showed up at the funeral. And Gary, now this real talk, all of them showed. Brett, no, you didn't go, Brett. Rock T went, but we all went to the funeral when Gary's daddy died. And Gary was out there when let his outside brothers ride in the first two limousines for the funeral down in Port Arthur. I was there.
Yeah,
I was standing out there watching all that unfold. And Gary and them put them shades on and sat up in there like the Kennedys up on their front row. I thought Gary was going to be passing out, crying. Gary sat up there with his leg across and took that like a G.
Okay. That's right,
you a man, God. You a man. You man up every now and then.
I could transform every now and then, honey. Just
so
every
you left
now
that cemetery, you went right back to sis.
The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is Harbor. On the high end, you say Harbor, and on the low end, just say beautiful light gray. That's your color for today. That's right, honey. Make no error.
All right, Jeremy's about the morning show. Got your wake-up calls. Get at your boy, 866-9-RICKEY. Let's go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, thought we'd be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley morning show. Wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Kenyatta calling from Hammond, Louisiana. Wake up, girls. 5 of them. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning. I want to wake up Moore Square Middle School in Raleigh, NC. And I want to wake up my mom and my dad. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Colorado 601. I want to tell my daughter in Douglasville, wake up, wake up, wake up.
I want to wake up Patricia and Alfred McGee and Topeka Kent, my parents who have been together over 50 years. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Danielle D. calling from Tavares, Florida, and I want to give a wake-up call to everybody. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning. My name is Maya, and I want to wake up my dad. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
We gon' let him know. Say Gainesville, wake up. Meridian, wake up. In Greenwood, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Where you at, Dallas? Wake up. In Chicago, wake up. ATL, wake up.
Cool. Y'all give it up sugar love right now for the one and only Bernice Jenkins. Man, I need everybody to close your eyes right now and bow your heads. We gonna call heaven and talk to the dearly departed. Everybody repeat after me. Cora.
Hey, y'all put that over there. Make sure all the ribbons go across. Wait a minute. Hold.
Cora.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hey, Bernice, how you doing?
It sure is good to talk to somebody from heaven because a lot of people headed that way.
Yeah, sure is. Y'all sure did do a good tribute to Michael Jackson. We was listening.
Did you hear the mix?
Yeah, I heard the mix.
Are y'all having a birthday party for Michael Jackson?
They decorating right now. Hold on a second. Put that punch bowl over there by the globe. Yeah.
Who all helped decorating, Cora?
Lord, well, first of all, James Brown helped us, but wait a minute, come down off
Put him on the phone.
Wait, Lord, he trying to do the crate challenge. Don't step up there, Lord, have mercy. Get him off the ground. I'm down. I think I'm about to blow my mind. Wait a minute. Here, come to the... Hold on, Bernice. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Hello?
James.
How y'all doing?
You doing the crate challenge.
Well, you know, I'm going to put something in the decoration. I'm trying to do the crate challenge.
Hold on, Carl. What'd he say?
He said he was up there to put some decorations up, so he might as well did the crate challenge.
Put him back on the phone.
Here, James. I had to hold it for him. He on the ground.
James, are you excited about Michael Jackson's birthday?
Yeah, I'm excited about it, you know, because we gonna have dance off and everything, you know, all the pizza up here.
Yeah, Carl, what'd he say?
He said, yeah, they excited about it. They gonna have a dance off and all the pizza up here. We ordered 1,500 pizzas. But they got here cold. They got here, 'cause they get them good and hot in hell, though.
I bet.
Oh, yeah.
They get them good and hot down there when they deliver.
That goes without saying.
Carl, what y'all got my Angelo doing?
She over here decorating. She in charge of all the, the literary stuff. She done read a poem and everything, I bet.
Put on the phone.
Hold on. Don't climb up on that. Get off them crates. Yeah, here she comes. Come here. Bernice from... hello?
Maya.
Hello, Bernice. How are you? I haven't talked to you in so long.
I haven't talked to you either, but I know y'all, we did a Michael Jackson mix on this show, and I know y'all excited about his birthday.
Look, my legs are hurting from moonwalking now.
Oh, you can moonwalk. You couldn't do it on Earth, but you can do it now.
I can do it now, Bernice.
What'd you say, Brad?
In the clouds.
In the clouds.
Yes, in the clouds.
Did you write a poem about Michael Jackson's birthday?
I most certainly did. I wrote about his emotions. And it goes a little something like this. I don't like to see Michael upset and mean, but joyous and happy like his song, Billie Jean.
Come on.
But he'll act in a sad and attitude-filled manner, much like that other song, Dirty Diana.
Come on. All right, then.
All right.
Is Michael Jackson there? Is he going to perform, or y'all doing a show for him?
Yeah, well, we're doing a show for him, but he is here. Hold on a second.
Put him on the phone.
Michael. Stop stomping. Just come to the phone. Michael. Hello?
Michael.
Hello. Yeah, hey.
Happy birthday. Brad, y'all, everybody say happy birthday. Happy birthday, Michael.
Happy birthday, MJ.
Oh, thank you. Hey, Brad. Thank you. And congratulations to you, too.
Thank you.
Yeah, we read the papers up here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you talking about Brad's new show, Michael?
Yeah.
So
and a wedding and everything.
Oh.
I didn't know y'all this. I'm shocked.
We get the papers up here. We read everything.
Are you excited about? Did you hear the birthday mix they played for you on Earth down here?
Yeah, it made me smile.
Oh, so you happy today?
I spun around. I went.
All right, Michael, we just want to say happy. You're 63. You wasn't 63 now, right?
63, but I feel good.
Right. Have you moonwalked lately?
Yeah, I was just moonwalking while you were doing the mix.
Oh, well, happy birthday to you, Michael.
Yeah.
Okay, happy birthday to me.
All right, Cora. Cora. Oh, y'all have a good time. I can't hear you.
You're gone. Okay.
You're breaking up, Cora.
Yeah.
Cora.
Hello.
Mind, Body, Business with Maria Moore on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 minutes after the hour. Maria, what's up?
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. Good morning, everyone. So we are talking mind, body, business, and specifically about staying in shape at every age. So specifically this morning, 30s, 40s, and 50s. So, Rickey, this morning I have tips for people to, set realistic fitness goals at every age. So let's start with the 30s. Exercising is important during these years because you become more sedentary, so less active. Rickey, when you were in your 20s, I'm sure you can remember you were probably just doing comedy shows, traveling, probably not sleeping as much, and when you get to your 30s, your body is like, sir, ma'am, slow down. All right. So especially, in your 20s, you might have been having fun, hanging out with your friends, maybe consuming more alcohol, and you're able to do things and your body was able to handle it. But when you get in your 30s, you definitely need to make some adjustments. So think about workouts like high intensity interval training. You can get more done in less time. I like a type of training style called Tabata. It's basically where you do high intensity exercise for 20 seconds. You take a 10-second rest and then you go back into it. You do that for 8 rounds. It only lasts about 4 minutes, but you get a lot of calories burned. You also want to make sure that you're following a plan and you get out of this competitive mindset, right? Because, as you age, it's very easy, to look at these young folks on Instagram with the young skin, body ain't been through nothing, ain't had no kids, especially for the ladies. You got that young skin and you like, oh, I want to be like that. No, ma'am. Those days are over. Okay. So it's really you versus you.
Accept it.
Yes, accept it, embrace it. You know what I'm saying? Also, in your 40s, it's all about a mindset adjustment. So, again, don't compare yourself to where you were in your 20s and 30s because, again, that's the past. I'm not saying that you can't be in a great shape of your life, but you really need to be thinking more about your conditioning, how you feel, how you perform, your energy level, and less about, aesthetics and outer appearance, even though that's important too. So continuing to do high intensity interval training is really important, but strength training in your 40s is key because you want to maintain your muscle mass. This is going to help you burn more fat and it promotes stronger bones. And you also, Rickey, you want to make sure that you're stretching because as you age, that body start to lock up on you, and you ain't able to bend them arms and touch them toes.
TV and you're not exercising and I really need to start stretching better. I need to learn how to stretch.
That's what I was going to ask you, Maria, because it's hard for me to stand up. That's what I was wondering. Why you got to stretch?
Well, I think a lot of that also has to do if you're seated for a long period of time, you have to make sure that you just stand up. Even if you're just shaking your legs out a bit, there are modified stretches that you can do. But if you're stretching consistently and lengthening those muscles, your body won't lock up. But, the big thing, Gary, is people, they get older and they're like, well, I can just catch up. But you can't do that because that top speed changes as you age. So you can't, expect your body to do the things, in your 40s, 50s, even 60s that you did in your 20s and 30s. Of course, there are exceptions, but for the most part, it's about consistency.
Gary,
finally, I want to take a look.
You probably still from being left in the car all the time when your daddy was over there with his side piece.
First of all, Rickey, if anybody want to work out, they need to listen to that because that's the equivalent of doing 100 crunches. When I tell you I was over here crying, hollering, jumping, stomach ache. I mean, I probably got a 6-pack right now. But anyways, in your 50s, you want to really make sure that you are, staying active. And if you have conditions like high blood pressure, physical limitations, you want to avoid heavy lifting because sometimes that can spike your heart rate. So definitely talk to your doctor about that. But this, again, in your 50s, flexibility, working on recovery, stretching, and in your 60s, I didn't mention that, but if you're 60s, drink your water, do a 2-step every now and then, and try to manage your stress. So,
Gary,
those are just
you
some
got to
tips.
stretch because them legs, you can't kick that leg up no more when y'all voguing. You learn where you can join your sorrows and y'all can do that death drop.
I know, it's sad, honey. So, Maria, you got to give me a technique on how to be able to kick my leg back up, child, because this is ridiculous that, when the girls be doing their thing, and I'm like, I just stand
you can't
there.
spin no
what
more.
you got to do.
You get dizzy now. All that.
You know how they do at the ballet where you hold on to the bar and just swing your leg back and forth? I could totally see you doing that, pointing your toe and just swinging it up and back and forth. May not be able to get that toe to your forehead.
You can't reach the bar because his stomach in the way. That's why he can't hold on to the bar.
Well, swing it out to the side. Swing it out to the
side. Dang, well, that's what I'm going to do, child, honey. I'm going to go in the hallway, honey, the apartment complex and try it today.
Sit up there watching TV, eating snacks with Booty, eating James. Hey, coming up next, y'all give it up and show your love. Maria, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Thank you, Ricky. Y'all can check me out on Instagram at Maria Moore, MariaMore. You a fool. Bye, Ricky.
Oh, Lord. I got you. If y'all want to play.
That ain't nothing but the devil, baby. That's all. I ain't worried about that, Maria, honey.
If y'all want to play Battle of the Sexes, call us now, 8669 Ricky, 866.
Satan, get behind D, baby.
8669 RICKEY, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Black Tony, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on? I'm laying in the bed. I'm thinking like I'm still asleep.
What?
I'm thinking like I'm still asleep. I'm in the bed.
You not coming to work? Bruh, you can't do this, bruh.
It's like this, though, Shotty.
When the last time you came to work? What year
is it?
2021.
2019, 2020, 21. All right, 2020 with the quartering. We was on quartering the whole year in 2020, so let me say I ain't come because the pandemic. Then
you didn't even do the stuff on Zoom when quarantine first kicked in.
Shot, I ain't got no computer. Come on now, don't be playing. Look, Shot, I spent the night with this new girl. Shot, she got a lot of class though. Shot, she done been to college and everything. She done been to college and she ain't got before kid. I don't want to mess this up, so I'm laying in the bed faking like I'm still asleep. Cause we had did what we do last night. You know what I'm saying? She put that thing on me, boy. She short, she thick, she dark skinned, but she put that thing on me, boy.
Yeah.
And I had wanted to sleep, and I dreamed. I dreamed I was on the island, and I was swimming in the tropical water, and I was so peaceful. I was swimming, and I was swimming, and I was swimming. And then I woke up, and I realized I had peed in the bed. I can't move to this spot drive. I gotta lay here to the drive.
You better. Where's she at?
Fixing some breakfast for her kid. It's gonna take them to school.
You can't change the sheets right quick?
No, so it's too much. I was drunk, so I peed a lot, so I'm laying right here till it dried up. I'll be there about 10 o'clock.
Hold it! Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it's 4 minutes after the hour. Y'all, the segment's being brought to you by the Tom Joyner Fantastic Voyage. That's right, y'all. Book your baller or big baller package on the Tom Joyner Foundation Fantastic Voyage while they last. And you get exclusive access to the Ballers Only Day Party, special event access, VIP seating, and so much more. Call 214-495-1963 for details or go to blackamericaweb.com. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. The prayer warriors, y'all, are being solicited, honey, for one of Rickey Smiley Morning Show's favorite person that we love dearly, Miss Tiana Taylor. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that Tiana is reportedly recovering from emergency bilateral mastectomy surgery after discovering, y'all, multiple lumps in both breasts. Now, the singer actress health scare, y'all, is covered in the latest episode of her e-reality series, We Got Love, Tiana and Iman. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the 30-year-old mom of two is seen having a biopsy conducted on her dense breast tissue with the sample sent to be analyzed. Now, they're saying Tiana said that she has a family history of breast cancer and reportedly made the difficult decision, y'all, to have both breasts and nearby lymph nodes removed. Now, she said, quote, I just want this to be the last time I go through this, Tiana explained while fighting back tears. She said, cancer runs through my family, so it's a scary thing both for me and Iman. You know, she said, and, you know, she said it's uncertain of the outcome of her surgery. You know, they said, but Tiana asked Iman to take their daughters to Chicago to be with his family. Now, during the surgery, they're saying that Tiana's doctor removed a sample of breast tissue for lab analysis. Fortunately, y'all, they said the breast, at least the biopsy samples, were not cancerous, y'all. So, congratulations to her, y'all, that, you know, it was not a cancerous situation. You know, but that's a scary situation, and, you know, we're going to definitely keep Tiana and her family, y'all, lifted up in our prayers, honey. Yes. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Oh, my God, Brett. I mean, you might have to help me out with this story, honey, because Boosie Badass is speaking out, honey. He said rappers don't eat because they're on drugs. Now, they said Boosie is claiming that rappers these days do not eat because they all high on drugs, honey. He said, y'all, that he slid into Meg Thee Stallion's DM to ask her to perform at the event. He said, I done been in Megan Thee Stallion's DMs because all you can tell me is no, he says in the clip promoting his badge. Now, he said Boosie's mom wants to make sure there's food at the event, but Boosie says artists don't eat like that. They on drugs, honey. And he said that he asked Diddy, who declined, and he said he would have asked Jay-Z if he knew Jay-Z. He said, but it's not likely that Jay-Z would have turned up to perform at Boosie's badge, but Boosie gets his props for trying anyway. Y'all don't eat bread?
Of course we eat, Gary.
Well, why would he say that, though? I mean,
I don't know. Maybe he's referring to certain ones, and maybe he should just say who he's referring to, because that's definitely not true. So,
really?
Everybody has their opinions, but that is not true.
Really? Well, bless his soul, y'all, because, honey, I'm like, I know you eat because I could tell, but I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I know you eat too because them flabs on the back of your back. That's where all your food go to.
The backside.
Look like you got some wings tucked in there, like you gonna fly away.
Brad, I did not.
I ain't never
like
seen
that.
no wide back blades like that, boy.
That is
you
so
already
ugly.
an angel, honey. God don't need to give you no wings.
Oh, wait a minute, niece. Now you're getting carried away, girl.
No, I ain't. You get carried away every day.
We'll call him a
I'm
Lamborghini back.
Yeah.
Whatever. Moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Michael Jordan, honey, and his beautiful Latino wife, y'all, Mr. Van Prito, are currently vacationing, y'all, on their yacht in South Nicosia. Now they're saying, y'all, that the couple and a few family friends are spending the next few weeks traveling around Europe and the Mediterranean, honey, in the NBA owner's private yacht. Now they're saying, y'all, that there's some images of him vacationing, and it shows y'all that Mike and his wife having some romantic time alone. But they say Black Twitter is upset, y'all.
What they upset about?
They upset. They say Black Twitter is once again disgruntled about Michael Jordan's clear preference for non-black women and perhaps non-black people.
He was married to a black woman for years.
Yeah, but you know they say she was light
Name
skinned.
Juanita.
Yeah, Miss Juanita.
Right.
You don't get no blacker than Juanita.
Come on now.
Yeah, but honey,
no blacker.
Juanita.
Yeah, but they say all these Jordans y'all done bought, honey, and all this other mess, honey. Y'all not Miss Yvette, honey. She done made sure she done gave him some babies, honey. So, honey, if something happened to him first, honey, her baby's gonna get the money before the Jordan.
You have kids and stuff. You have a family.
Let that man live.
Please.
Well, they say Michael Jordan was once a beloved figure, honey, in the black community, and as he is arguably the most iconic black basketball player in history, they say over the last few years, through his relationship to the black community, has grown, honey, more distant, and after these release of the pictures he got out there, it's likely a wrap.
Did y'all know he opened up a clinic for black folks where they could get health care, or a big clinic somewhere in North Carolina? Yeah.
Really?
He doing stuff. He do a lot of stuff. He donated a lot
man
of money.
don't owe nobody nothing.
Yes.
Yes, he damn does owe you something, honey. If you out here in the public, if the public is supporting you, honey, you owe them something, and he owed them something. Yes, you do. Well, I don't have to go buy your damn tennis shoes. Then how about that? Then
Gary, how many pair of Jordans you got? How many pair of Jordans you got?
I don't have none, but still, I know people that have some.
You can't even talk.
So, honey, so no, ma'am, honey. So no, so yeah, he owed
and
the
the
public
ones
something.
that buy him, we don't have a problem with what he does with his personal life.
Gary mad because Michael Jordan don't make pink Jordan wedge heels.
That's right, damn it. I'm mad, honey. Honey, all the girls are mad. All the sisters are mad, baby. Honey, you need to put them in a nice hue of pink. Man, they will like it now. So, that said, now, yeah, he owe us something, hell. Period. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. Yeah, he owe us something. If I'm supporting you, you owe me.
We pay for the shoes, and we get the shoes.
But you get the shoes from him, so you owe me something. You owe me at least. You need to give some money talking to the LGBTQIA. You need to give something to the NAACP. You need to give something to BET. You need to give something to all the doggone people that honey that's supporting you. Yeah, you need to give something. And we don't
anything with letters in it, just support it, right?
Nah, give something exactly, honey. With some damn letters, give it, honey. We don't need to see you on no yacht with Yvette, honey. Let her be here, and
you should have married a black woman to keep that money going back into the system.
Yes, all dog is Juanita got was 100 million here. That's all.
LeBron. 100 million. That's all.
100 million. Yvette, honey, he a billionaire now. If he croak today, Yvette gonna get $1 billion.
That's because that's his wife now.
And so Juanita ain't gonna get nothing else.
Croatia.
Yeah, so
Juanita ain't gonna get nothing else, Gary.
Nothing else, Ricky. That's sad. Hell, she done gave him 3 or 4 children, honey, and she get
well, I'm sure he takes care of his kids. I'm sure his kids is well taken care of.
But they grown now.
They grown, so he ain't taking care of them. No, we ain't heard nothing about none of his children doing nothing.
They don't complain because they're fine. That's why.
No, they don't complain because they scared like Dr. Dre's daughter. So, honey, that's why they ain't complaining. The color today is Harbor. On the high end, you say Harbor. And on the low end, you say light gray. That's your color for the day. Hell, I'll be scared too.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, y'all. Time to play Battle of the Sexes. We got Melvin from Mississippi, Philadelphia, Mississippi. And we got Natasha from Baton Rouge. Did I say your name right, love?
It's LaTasha with an L.
Oh, LaTasha from Baton Rouge. So we got Philadelphia, Mississippi, and Baton Rouge on the phone. Y'all ready to play Battle of the Sexes?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Oh, she ready, Ricky.
All right, Latasha, let's go. All right, now Evie, you go first. It's your turn.
All right, Melvin, you ready?
I am.
Hey, Melvin, if you don't know the answer, just say pass.
All right, I got you, brother.
All right, here we go.
All right, start the clock. If a woman asks for balayage, what is she asking for?
Pass.
That would be highlights. Who played the famous role of Claire Huxtable in The Cosby Show?
Felicia Rashad.
Yes.
Yes, sir. What do you use to remove acrylic nails?
Nail polish removal.
Yes.
Yep, acetone. Joan, Lynn, Tony, and Maya are all characters from what early 2000s TV show?
Pass.
Girlfriends. Daisies, brownies, and juniors are levels of what?
Love.
Girl Scouts. No. What shape is emerald cut?
What shape is what? What shape is what?
What shape is emerald cut?
Diamond shape.
No, that's a diamond shape. It's a diamond. Emerald would be rectangular.
Oh.
Alrighty, well
you got two.
You got two.
All right, Baton Rouge, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, Natasha, here we go. What type of switch allows you to adjust brightness of a light in the room?
A dimmer.
Yes. All right, what rapper's birth name is James Todd Smith?
LL Cool J.
Yes. Steph Curry has a brother, Steph, that plays for the 76ers. What team does Steph play for?
Golden State.
Yes.
Ding, ding.
What car company makes the Malibu?
Chevrolet.
Yes.
Come on, Latasha.
Somebody helping her. Hex and lug are types of what?
I didn't hear the question.
Hex and lug are types of what?
Pass.
Nuts. Oh man, hey look, you got 4 right?
Yes, she got 4.
Oh my God, man! Man, the women that won 5 weeks in a row. Special K, what did she win?
Congratulations! As our champion today, here's this week's fantastic prize pack bonanza from the Dollar Tree. You got a can of Purina Dog Chow turkey and vegetables with high protein. You got a 2-pack of 15-watt chandelier bulbs. How about a bag of crispy sweet dried banana chips? An at-home drug marijuana test. An Extra Care women's dry antiperspirant spray. A pink and white number 8 birthday candle. A box of Effordent denture cleaner. A Stacker 2 B12 Extreme Energy pills. A 420-foot roll of cotton twine. A twin pack of Angel of Mine cotton baby burp cloths. All unbelievably yours. A $10 prize pack as this week's winner of Battle of the Sexes on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Man, congratulations. What you going to do with all those fabulous prizes?
I'm going to share with my coworkers.
He said a number 8 birthday candle.
Congratulations. I know you can't believe your luck. All right. Sir, you should be ashamed. You got nothing right.
You said what? What's Special K?
Sir, you should be ashamed. You got nothing right.
Nothing at all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines. Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is 27 minutes after the hour, y'all. The front page news is being brought to you by America's Best. That's right, don't overpay for eyewear. Visit America's Best and get 2 pairs and a free exam for just $69.95. It's not just a better deal, it's America's Best. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcille, here with a quick look at your front page news. 2 suicide bombers attacked the airport in Kabul, Afghanistan, killing 13 U.S. troops and at least 60 Afghans yesterday. Right after the explosion, a gunman opened fire at one of the gates, injuring at least 140 people and 18 U.S. service members. The group who carried out the attack is a sworn enemy of the Taliban called ISIS-K. The U.S. and other Western allies did send out warnings hours before. And President Biden spoke about the attack from the White House yesterday, saying, quote, "We will not forgive, we will not forget, we will hunt you down, and we will make you pay." Biden also said that he will stick to his August 31st deadline of American withdrawal from Afghanistan. Now, in other news, the Supreme Court has blocked the Biden administration's eviction moratorium, which had been extended to October the 3rd. Now, unless Congress passes new legislation, evictions will start again. And several states in the South are reporting record numbers of hospitalization due to COVID, including Texas, Florida, and Louisiana. Meanwhile, the CDC has issued a health advisory warning people of the dangers of using the drug ivermectin. The drug is normally used to deworm animals, but there has been a big increase in people taking the drug during the pandemic and getting severely sick. Lastly, do not forget that tomorrow is the 58th anniversary of the historic March on Washington, where Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. made his famous I Have a Dream speech. This Saturday, civil rights groups across the country will hold nationwide marches for voting rights. Marches are set to be held in Washington, D.C., Atlanta, Miami, Phoenix, and Houston. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Brett's got your hot spot. What's going on, Brett?
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot, brought to you by
Macy's. It's Macy's ultimate shopping event with an extra 30% off top designer looks when you use your coupon or Macy's gift card. Plus, get 15% off this season's must-have fragrances, makeup, and more. Now at Macy's. Savings off regular sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply. What's up, Brad?
What up, Eva? Thank you. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. So besides it being a wonderful Michael Jackson birthday, you know what I'm saying, it's almost been 40 years since the release of Michael Jackson's Thriller, and it is now 34 times platinum. So yes, congratulations, MJ. The classic album features hits like Billie Jean, Thriller, Beat It, and Wanna Be Starting Something. And the album is second only to the Eagles and their greatest hits collection, which is 38 times platinum. That's legendary right there. Excuse me. All right, y'all, moving on. During a recent conversation on Twitter Spaces, Young Money president Mac Main has revealed that Lil Wayne is working on 3 new albums. The first album is I Am Not a Human Being 3. The second project, the second installment of Wayne and 2 Chainz joint project Collie Grove, COLLEGROVE. And the third project is a surprise collaboration with Rich the Kid. So we can't wait to hear that. We miss hearing Lil Wayne's music because he got some good music and I love his flows. Moving on, y'all. In other news, R. Kelly, he's having a hard time trying to sell his catalog for market value, for actually below market value. He's reportedly in desperate need of money. Earlier this month, his lawyer, Devereaux Canick, revealed that his funds are depleted, requesting free trial transcripts for his client. And according to Billboard, Kelly's catalog generates around $1.7 million a year in the U.S., but only a small amount of hits. It is only a small amount hits Kelly's account. So in addition to his ongoing criminal cases and civil battles, this leaves him strapped for cash. Due to his alleged crimes, the value of his music catalog has plummeted. Mark Merchandise, Hypnosis, I think that says. Songs Fund founder and CEO of the Family Music Ltd. Said it has been offered to me a number of times by his team, and of course I've said no for obvious reasons. There are incredible songs in that catalog, he adds, but why would you take that kind of risk? Ooh, right. Lord have mercy.
So Brad, you wouldn't think about buying it? I mean, like somebody like the Michael Jackson bought the Beatles catalog. I mean,
that's different. The Beatles ain't on trial.
Oh, so it wouldn't be worth nothing?
Wow. Huh?
His catalog wouldn't be worth anything? I mean, while he's on trial, you could get it while it's cheap and own it?
Not at this point. I don't think anybody is. They just said nobody's really interested in buying it, and it's a huge risk.
He ain't getting out, right?
I don't know. But if it makes $1.7 million a year, that's a lot of money. But nobody's interested at this point right now. So it may be more valuable later, but as of right now, they're not trying to take that kind of risk. So right. I'm sure they're trying to sell it for a huge amount if it makes $1.7 million a year. So anyway, moving on, y'all. Future has announced a concert to benefit Haiti after the country was hit with a deadly earthquake earlier this month. The concert will be at Oasis Wynwood in Miami on September 3rd, y'all, and tickets go on sale today. And last but not least, according to Radar Online, there's a singer named Taslima Yassine. She's claimed that she was not adequately compensated for her contribution to Nipsey Hussle's song Hustle and Motivate from Hustle's last album, Victory Lap. Wow. Back in 2019, she filed court docs regarding her involvement in the song, saying that she not only sang on the chorus, but she was also the co-writer. She also claimed that she didn't give permission for her vocals to be on the song, and she hasn't been paid any royalties.
How do people set up these contracts? People need to get compensated. You ever do gigs and stuff and you know you got money coming, but you don't know how to go about trying to get to the money?
No, we don't do that. We get half up front and then half before we step on that stage.
So before you do anything, you get half your money?
Absolutely.
I'm talking I was sure for live concerts.
Absolutely. For everything.
But I have people come pay me in baggage claim and send the money back. Because you know that same plane you just came in on going right back to Atlanta or Dallas. And right. The money is gone, so now I'm just here in town to do the show. Ain't no money, so promoters can't come back and rob you.
That's
they
right.
They will.
Oh, yes, they will. If they don't let them book your hotel, honey.
I tell you something. One time, me and Cedric the Entertainer did a show in Omaha, Nebraska, and they didn't have our money, and they went out and robbed some other dope boys. They paid us half the cash, shirts, tires, gold necklaces, shoes. It was a hairdryer in there. They bought 4 tires. They had went and robbed some other dope boys, and the promoter laid all the stuff in the middle of the bed. So y'all this all we got. Y'all just get what y'all want. But
you gotta handle that business first, Ricky.
I got $250 and 3 shirts and 6 gold necklaces
and a couple new ties or used.
I didn't take the ties because we had to go from Omaha, Nebraska, and they had a funeral home limousine with us facing each other. The seats facing each other. Went from Omaha, Nebraska to Kansas City to get on the plane. Go from Kansas City to St. Louis, and I had to catch a small plane on TWA from St. Louis to Birmingham. And I thought I had came up with all them damn necklaces.
Chef Irie up next and the praise mix down. Time now, 24 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, man. It is about that time. The one and only Chef Irie in the building. What's up, Chef Irie?
What's going on, people? What's going
on, man?
Man, everything is everything, man. I'm traveling, but I got to deliver. I got to deliver for you today. What do I have for you today, Ricky? I have a vegetarian dish. People have been asking me. I said, okay, yeah, we're going to hook it up. What we got for you, we got Cajun seasoned buttermilk fried oyster, mushrooms with spinach, and balsamic tomatoes. That's what we got. What you got to do, buttermilk, season up. Flour, season up. Trim up your mushrooms, season up with some Cajun seasoning and oil. You're going to dip your mushrooms in the buttermilk, in the buttermilk, then the flour, fry them up nice and golden. Your tomatoes, you want to cut them up, put that balsamic, that onion, that cilantro, that seasoning, let it mix for about 10 minutes or so. Saute your spinach. And now you're going to put it together. Spinach on the plate. Fried mushrooms on that top of that spinach. And then the balsamic tomatoes right over it. And then you're going to spoon some of that balsamic vinegar around the plate. You got yourself a delicious vegetarian dish, my brother.
Oh, wow. Brad, that sounds something like you like oysters, right?
Yeah, that thing sound good, boy.
And,
this is not oysters. This is oyster mushrooms. Yes.
Yes. Yes. It's mushrooms.
Oyster mushrooms, my brother. Yes, you got to try them out. Check them out, man. Tastes just like chicken.
Yeah, because mushrooms have the texture of meat, so it will replace whatever meat you would put on your salad. It's good. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Chef Irie, now that's a good dish right there. Let everybody know how they can find you making this dish, because it's not hard to make at all.
Definitely is not. You can find this dish at RickeySmiley.com. You can follow me at I am Chef Irie on IG, Chef Irie, and Twitter, Chef Irie, and Facebook. Yeah!
That's right, man. Jamaicans. Hey, Chef Irie.
Yes, sir.
All right, you got Jamaican roots, man. What do you think about the Jamaicans winning that, how good they doing in the Olympics?
Look here, man. We not going to get tired of 1, 2, 3 ever, baby. 1, 2, 3 ever, because, we're the spring factory of the world. Yes. So, yes, bring it.
There it is, y'all. The one and only Chef Irie. Yes. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.